pigeon, so you're going to sniff this helium, are you?
Oh, you put it like that, it makes it sound really dirty.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
So is it going to make my voice go really squeaky? That's quite funny actually.
That's
Mary
brilliant.
had a little lamb. The fleece was white as snow.
And everywhere she took it, it was sure to go.
It doesn't last as long as you would expect, does it?
No, because it breathed back in.
Ah, well,
I
that'll do
can
it.
still hear a little bit of it actually.
That's fantastic.
I've got to make sure I breathe in between, otherwise I'll get asphyxiated.
Well, yeah.
There we are, plenty of oxygen.
So let's see. Oh, that's really quite weird. Hello, I'm a little munchkin. Short and stout. Hear my squeaky voice.
Are you representing the Lollipop Guild?
I am. Oh, actually, it does make you go quite lightheaded. I've got to breathe a little bit.
Well, yeah, you're not getting any oxygen.
Oh, that is quite weird, actually. It makes your head spin. Right, hey, hold on. I've still got some go-go juice. Should we walk over and annoy the people over there?
Well, it's not annoying. We're here to vote against the EU.
You're bloody hypocrite, you. She was just telling me there's a shortage of that stuff and you...
Oh, it does make you go really lightheaded though. Right, anyway. The trick is not to burst out laughing when you're doing it. Because then all you do is giggle high-pitched.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Zog. I'm Zoe Kirk-Robinson, and this week I've either been entertaining family who visited or ill because I picked up an illness from family who are visiting, so I haven't had a huge amount of stuff to record and show you this week. But I did decide that since I recently picked up a PS2 and PS3 compatible steering wheel and pedals, I would try a little trick. See whether I could play Sonic the Hedgehog from the Sonic Mega Collection, which I've got playing here, and see whether I could play that game using the steering wheel. So let's see how that worked out. Okay, we get to select our game now, so there's controls in the middle, games. And we want Sonic the Hedgehog. We'll start on the Mega Drive version. I know it's got a Game Gear version as well, but we're going to start with the Mega Drive version and see whether this works. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, the pedal should be jump. So we're going to try that out first. Sega Scream, I love it. So good. Yeah. Start button. Here we go. Right, so we can move and... yeah, we jump using the pedal. We haven't jump using either pedal. That's very good news. Right, let's see how far we can get. Ah, okay. Getting attacked by the first boss. Not boss, first monster. This is actually surprisingly difficult. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get to the end of this first level. Oh, let's see if we can get to the end of the first level with at least one coin. Oh my goodness. Huh. I just realized, I don't know how would we, I'd have to, I suppose if I want to spin, I've got to press the down button, which means taking my hands off the steering wheel. That's going to make things difficult. Oh, no, I can do it, kind of. Oh my goodness. Right, come on, run round the ring, come on. There we go. Okay, pressing the down button there is difficult. Hey, we've got 44 rings. Boing, boing. I managed to get through the hoop! This is surprisingly not bad. Wow. No, come on. No, I need to go the other way. Ah! Jump, 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 jump! Oh, I didn't get in the middle. This is really, really hard. This is hard. I mean, I'm not the best Sonic player ever, but this is hard. Ah. I'm missing most of what's available on the level just because it's so difficult to control them. Come on, Sonic! Jump! Yes! Oh my goodness. Yeah, get that, get that. Oh. Alright, we died. Okay, let's leave this. It's difficult. Let's see whether the Game Gear version, which is a slightly slower pace, whether that'll work better. I mean, it's not going to work fantastically because obviously it's not going to work fantastically. We're using a steering wheel to play Sonic, but let's see how it goes. Sonic the Hedgehog Game Gear version. Sega! Come on. My goodness, the PlayStation's rumbling a bit today. Oh man, I played this one so much when I was a kid. I was a Game Gear kid and I loved it. Let's see how we go. Yeah, that's working out a bit better. The slower pace and fewer enemies are working to this game's advantage. Oh, because I need to spin more in the Game Gear version. So that's going to make this a little harder to control. Ah! Jump! Jump! Don't get hit by the... Oh, for goodness sake. Jump! That's it. Ah! Oh my goodness. Yeah, every single enemy is hurting me. Okay, we'll give it one life, or get to the first boss and see which one works out better. Shorter level too. Oh, there we go. Shorter level. To our advantage. Come on. Oh, yes, I forgot you have to jump down here. Come on. That's it. Oh, I missed that one. For goodness sake. Oh, there we go. So, there you are. Technically, it is possible to play Sonic the Hedgehog on the PlayStation 2 using a steering wheel, but I would not recommend it. Okay, as you can see, it didn't really work out all that well. The controls are really, really difficult, and yeah, it's like, my goodness, how bad did I do there? Oof. But anyway, that's really everything that I recorded for the show because, like I say, I was ill or entertaining family, been very, very busy. So instead of boring you with ramblings, what I'm going to do now is jump straight to this week's game haul. Hey guys, so this is going to be a short haul video today because I've had an awful lot to do and not much time to get out and have a look around places, but I did go for the charity shop hauls and then stopped off at CX, so let's take a look at what I actually picked up. Now, I'm going to start with one that came from a charity shop. Now, they were charging £2 per game, regardless of what the game was, and I had a look through a few of them and decided that I was going to take a punt on one of them. And that one is The Sims 2. Now, as you can see, the cover is not the best quality. It's a little bit grubby, and the manual itself is immensely creased, but it is there, which is pretty good. You can't always say that for charity games. But have a look at the disc. Not a problem with that at all. There's a few fingerprints here and there, but that's about it. So overall, I'm actually really impressed with that. £2. I'm happy to buy that one. Next up, we have. Actually, let's move these into the right order. Yeah, here we are. Next up, we have Buster Block. Now, it turned out that you can pick this up at CEX for 10p, and I did pay £1 for it, but I couldn't find any information on it online when I was looking through things, so I decided I would take a punt, and even at £1, it wasn't too bad, really, considering everything else I got, because, Buster Block is about a 10p game when you find it on CEX, and it's all here. The game is in good condition. The manual is in reasonable condition. It is by Midas, so you kind of know that you're not getting the best game ever when you pick it up, but never mind. But here's the thing. Even for £1, I'm not going to complain, because I also got this with it. I kid you not, this was going to be £3. That's what they had the price on for it. It's the Mario Kart box for the game with the Wii controller, but they knocked £1 off because there's no game there. See, there's this space where the game should go. Now, I actually have a copy of Mario Kart already, so I'm not too bothered about that. I mainly bought this for the box anyway, so they knocked £1 off, and they charged me £1 for this. So essentially, I paid £3 for this and got the game free, and that way I really can't say anything wrong with that. All the packaging is here, and it's got the original Wii controller steering wheel in there, and the manual is in there too. So I'm really impressed for, a couple of quid. I'm not going to say no to that because, like I said, I was buying it mainly for the box anyway, so the fact that all the other stuff is there and I essentially got a game thrown in for free, I will not complain. Now I'm going to try and put this back into here without causing a problem. So all of that packaged away quite nicely. The top is a little bit bent, but it's not too much. There is a little bit of damage on the corner, but again, it's not too much. For a few quid, I'm happy to have that. So I'm very pleased with that one. Now, after this, we went around and had a look around some other charity shops and picked up 2 Simpsons games. £1 each, Simpsons game and Simpsons Hit and Run. Now, both of them look pretty good condition. I mean, it's little bits of bangs and knocks on the cases, but not too bad. The Simpsons Hit and Run here, it has the manual with it, and the manual has a few creases in it, but it's not too bad. And the game looks in pretty good condition. I mean, it's got a couple of scratches here and there, but it won't load, and I'm assuming that's because of this little scratch here that goes around. So I'm going to have to take it to CX and get it polished, I think. And it is a couple of quid, but then again, I got it for £1. It's a £6 game, so I'm still quids in. I don't really mind. Simpsons game, it's not a bad condition manual when you look at it, apart from the fact that it's got an entire corner taken off it. Apart from that, it's pretty good condition. And again, this looks reasonable in terms of the disc, but there are scratches that go around it. It's kind of scored. So again, I'm going to have to take it to the CX and see if they can buff it out. But for £1, I was willing to give it a punt, and at the moment they don't play, but these things happen. Now, let's have a look at the rest of what I've got here. We're going to start off with the small priced ones and then move up. Golden Compass, picked up from CX, like the rest of the games I'm going to show you now. And not too bad. The the case is in really decent condition, actually. The game itself isn't that great, but you can't have everything. Decent quality manual, not too creased. It looks like it's been read a few times, but not too bad. And the game has a few fingerprints and a couple of scratches, but it plays just fine. Next up we have Star Trek Shattered Universe. Now, I did pick up an Xbox version of this, and it was fun to play, so I decided, well, since I'm collecting PlayStation, I'll get that. The case has damage on it there, you can probably see, and no manual, but never mind. And the game itself, a few fingerprints and a couple of scratches, but nothing too bad. So it actually plays really well, and I enjoyed that. Next up we have the Transformers, which was actually surprisingly fun to play. But the case is worn to bits. It's covered in gunk, and it's just... Ugh. I'm going to have to swap that out for another one. But the manual is in pretty good condition. It looks like it's been read a couple of times, but not too badly. And we've got the additional bump in there as well. So that's pretty good. Game itself, I don't know what's on it. It's got some, it's got gunk all over it. It does load and it does play, but it looks like the same gunk that's on here. It's like gluey residue. It's really annoying. So, next up we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, TMNT. It's based on the film that had the Patrick Stewart guy as the bad guy, so that was interesting. I played it, and it's reasonably fun, actually. It's not bad quality case, actually. It looks pretty well cared for. The manual is creased, so it's been read and it's probably been left out of the case a little bit and got knocked around. The game itself, hardly a scratch on it. So all in all, I'm really impressed with that one as well. Now, we're increasing in value here as well. Resident Evil 4 in the limited edition metal case. It says it should include an exclusive game booklet, but it doesn't. It's just got the standard manual, so I'm missing the booklet. I'll have to try and track one of those down. But the manual is in very good condition, so that's good. And the game itself, fingerprints, but that's about it. Now, it has got quite a deep thing to keep a thing in, so I was wondering whether there should be another disc. But it doesn't say disc 1, it just has that. So, we'll see. I'm going to look it up and make sure that I'm not missing a disc, but it seems fine so far, so there's that. And then, last but not least, the thing that I have been looking at in CEX since a guy traded in his entire collection, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to get it because I'm not going to see that again for this price. So I picked it up, and it's actually really, really good, and I'm really impressed with it, and that is Shadow Hearts Covenant. The second Shadow Hearts game. I've got the first one downstairs. Bought that one when it was brand new, and it's a very good game. So I decided I would get this. This is the near perfect condition. Everything about it looks fantastic. The case is in great condition. It's got a manual here with hardly a scratch on it. It may not have actually even been looked at, so I'm going to be happy with that. And both discs are here, and then both are in very, very good condition. So I'm really happy to have this one. This is going to take pride of place in my collection. Hello again. I didn't expect to be doing another pickups video quite so soon, because normally when I go out and get some games, I don't instantly go out and get some more, because I have work to do. But since I had some time to kill today, I had a look around some charity shops and popped into cash converters. I don't normally go in there because I hate those stickers that they put on things that essentially just ruin everything that they put them on. And I went in anyway because I happened to be passing and found some stuff. So we're going to talk about what I picked up today. First of all, I have something that I picked up in a charity shop. It's pretty good, and I think it's reasonably late in the series for that particular one. It's LMA Manager 2007, and good condition case, really nice. The manual's here and in good condition with all of the extra bump behind it, and the disc is in really good condition. So getting that for £1, I think that was pretty good value. And the other thing that I bought, oh yes, so here it is, of course. Next up, I went to a music shop, the one that once gave me a free copy of Tekken 4 because I bought so many games off him and cleared some space for his music. I found no games today, but nice little steering wheel and pedals for PlayStation, PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3. It's backward compatible from that because it's rather snazzy. It comes with this. You plug your PS2, PS1 thing into that, and it goes to the USB. So that was very nice. So I got a nice, good quality steering wheel and pedals. I forgot what the word was there. And these are really nice. I've been playing Gran Turismo 3 on that, and it's a lot of fun. It takes up much less space than the McLaren one that I got a few weeks back. And look at the box. It's in really nice condition. So I'm really happy with that. Especially given that's pretty cool. And so then after I'd done those two, I went off and, like I said, went to cash converters. Now, normally, like I said, I wouldn't go in there because, oh my goodness, they are terrible in how they deal with their stickers. They don't use the standard peel-off thing and everything's nice. They use glue, and it's ridiculous. It makes it sticky as hell. So the first thing I bought was Rise of the Silver Surfer, the Fantastic Four game. It's alright, but you can see that I've taken the sticker off and the marks are still on it. Oh, it's basically ruined. It's ridiculous. I don't know whether that's going to focus or not, But yeah, glue marks and all sorts, it's awful. But once I had a quick look around, I was actually glad I went in. Because, yeah, I've had to change the box for this one. I've changed the case to make it look nice. But Kingdom Hearts 2, for just over half what CEX is charging for it, in really nice condition. So I've had to change the case because it ruined it with the glue. But the manual's here in nice condition. Very nice condition manual. And the extra bump is there in good condition. And the game itself is in really nice condition. So very, very happy with that. And that's it. That's it for this week. I'm not going to go out and buy more games, honest. So there you are. I think that was a pretty good game haul. And as of this recording, I'm actually on 16% of the PS2 library. So I'm doing pretty well with my goal of getting all of the European releases that were released in the UK anyway. So doing pretty well with that. My Game Gear collection is still on 11%, unfortunately. So that's trailing behind now. But that's what happens when you pick up huge amounts of really, really cheap PS2 games, because no one's buying them at the moment. You get stuff for 5p. Just go out and get yourself some pretty good stuff. I put up recently a blog post about cheap PS2 games that are pretty good to pick up. So have a look at that. I'll put a link in the description bar below, and you can have a look at that, see whether you agree or whether you don't. If you have any other recommendations for cheap PS2 games, but remember, it does have to be under £5 for those ones. Do let me know in the comments below, and maybe there'll be another updated list later on. But anyway, that's all I've got time for this week, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you did like this, and if you did, remember to click the like button, share it with your friends so that they can see what's been going on too, and do subscribe for future videos, because there will be more in the future. But until next time, I've been Zoe Kirk-Robinson, you've been watching The Zog on ZJKR, and I'll see you next time.